21:44. Still 20 degrees. Still panting. Still panting. We're at our wild camping spot for tonight, which is Redburn Country Park. Every time I come here, there's something different. Workmen here now, like. So, parked over the side. I had to trim back a wee bit of tree, like. I don't want to stick out too far. I had to stick a wee bit of. Trim the back slightly. I leave the keys in there again. Did I? Turn her off. It's gonna be a warm night. So it's perfectly level there. One wee block. I'm aware in the morning now, Sunday morning. Men's shed's beside me there. For all the ones that are parking along that men's shed. I said Sunday morning I'll be away before most people come. You have some dog walkers here before I go. Some wee puppies have to get up there on Sunday mornings too. So I'll turn this gas on again now. Nice wee spot this. You see, I think, see a wild camping place like this, this should only be for people who have dogs. See people with wains and all, they should go to other places. She could be free range. I'm limited to free range spots when I go. She needs to be free range from time to time. Doesn't need to be jacked up that. Just take the tension off the car. I'll lock this up now, take her for a wee dilly. Where's she gone? Where's she gone? Where has Luna gone? Luna! Where has she gone? I wonder if that's the men's shed there. Hardly got them containers with there. You don't know, like. They're restoring the wee wall garden, that's probably what it is. So that's probably the men restoring the garden. I'll take a wee walk around here, see what's happening here, Luna. All these fancy stones and all like that. Oh, look at the garden now. Oh, some work taking place there. Where's the original big gate? As far as I know, they were restoring the garden, not just doing the garden up. There's an old set of gates. I used to be able to walk past it. I don't see it now. Should be over near that tree over there, you know. And the tree has grew up through the gates. It's in the photograph. And here. Where's the gates? Where's the gates? Shows a picture of a gate somewhere. That sign sticky with the stuff off the tree. There's a wee set of gates there somewhere anyway. I'm going to take a look now. Luna needs to get out and walk. But I doubt there's more paths there in the walls whenever the big house was here. Maybe one there where the bark chippings that might have been added on. Well, Luna the lunatic! There she is. You like Redburn, don't you, pal? No streams in Redburn, that's the only thing. There's one wee stream that's still be dried up now. And a lot of hull climbing. Listen to these birdies. It's too dark for this GoPro now. No, it's too dark for this GoPro. I can still see my eyes. I'm going to stop taping here now. She needs a wee snaz. I just walked around the wall garden. I'm going to take it down to the old school grounds. A bit more light down there, so there's she likes it down there. So I walk in the trees in the dark. Street light storm's coming on now. I'm getting a wee bit of bother with hay fever in my eyes now. I only ever get bother in June. You need time, like. What date are we now? The 5th or something like that? I can't find. Was it 10th? I don't know. Was it 10th or the... I'll be gone by the end of June anyway. Once I get to July, hay fever's alright. I usually get a couple of weeks really. But like, I never have nothing at all in May. Really all these sneeze or the weather. And just June. The eyes are getting a wee bit itchy tonight. It was on the radio there, podcast, best thing since sliced bread, on about pollen. And you know when people go into gardens with big flowers and plants like that, they're saying it needs bees and insects to pollinate them. That pollen doesn't make it, nobody's allergic to that. Well, I say nobody, it's not the main hay fever one. Because the pollen's big, it has to stick to the legs of insects. It's the pollen of the grass, weeds, even weeds. I mentioned weeds, didn't say what type of weeds. Grass and weeds and that type of thing. The pollen goes through the air and that's very fine. And that's the stuff we're allergic to. So anybody goes into somebody's garden for flowers and all and they sneeze, it's all on the head. I may want to tell you more about in America. The pollen's got so bad in cities in America, at times it's like a smog. And the reason what happened in America is you got male and female trees. The male tree gets after the pollen, and if everything was left alright, the female would catch the pollen. But the councils don't plant female trees because they leave too much crop there. I mean, if you've got like an acorn tree, it's maybe the female is going to drop the acorns, and then when it comes to brushing the streets, it's a lot more work. So they don't want acorns falling on the roads, and they don't want wee seeds dropping on the roads. So they plant male only trees, and you get cities full of male only trees. And anybody just thinking of the environment and wants a tree, you never think if it's a male or female. The like of a holly tree, you'd know. A holly has the red berries, but most other ones nobody pays any heat. Everybody wants to eat red berries for Christmas, and that's why there's so much pollen. If it's left in nature, there wouldn't be so much pollen going through the air. And as for the grass, if we were more vegetarians and had more crops growing, all our foods are full of grass to feed the cows, so people can have their burgers. That's all they're doing now. Tractor after tractor after tractor, all these trailers up and down the road every day cutting grass, getting 3 loads of silage after one food in 1 year, wiping the wildlife out where they're doing it. These big combine harvesters designed for doing wheat and stuff, and all they're doing is cutting grass. Expensive lawnmower. It actually feels warmer now. See, we're away from the water too. The loch's just down below. We're probably a 3/4 of a mile from the loch. It just feels so much hotter, humid. I wasn't sure, I made another video here, I knew there was a school in here, I thought it was a high school, it was a primary school that was in here. This would be a primary school. So the main building of the primary school was behind that wee fence, and this is just out of ground, so whatever time they decided to put a fence around the ground, it's too expensive to put it around the whole entire ground. So they just stuck it around the main building down below. I'd usually go around the outside, but Luna's come this way. So I think we'll just do a wee half, that'll do us tonight. I think it's always sad to knock a school down. They knocked down my secondary school, and they knocked down an old school I used to go to as a Wayne. I only went it 1 year. Lovely building, and knocked it down. And the old primary school, that must have been built in the 60s. I say if they had the way to knock that down too if they got a new fancy one. And then they teach the Waynes in about being environmental friendly. I don't want these new schools. Technical college is still there in Strabane. I say if they had the way they were knocked that down years ago, but they can't get rid of it. My granny went to that technical college, and my mother, and I went there. One of them schools where the boys went on one side and the girls went on the other side. That's the only school I was at where that was the case. The whole building was half in the middle. You'd think they just built two schools, wouldn't you? What? At night time, the adults went in the front door. Teachers go in the front door, but the pupils at night time had to go separate doors. We're going to go turn to the left now, then it's getting dark. This GoPro even working? I thought it was working here. Today is the 11th of June. 12 minutes past 7. That's early, boys, isn't it? Early. Still in Redburn. Look, what need suntan lotion today, Lena? I'll run some sweet bowl out here now. That's another job done. I had to break back one wee branch, like, that'll grow again. Too close to my door. But, rain last night. The rain came on before I went to bed. Came on heavy. And there was a wee bit during the night, light stuff. Gives thunder and all. The thunder pumps this evening. So there's my wee campsite for the night there. First plane, we're near, I'm not going to tape all this, we're near Belfast City Airport. First plane takes off at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. And sure enough, 2 minutes past 7, she was rolling overhead. Sometimes you get the crow bangers going off. There's a lot of crows and stuff. So that'll go off before 7. I'm not too sure. So the bangers do go off sometimes. Doesn't bother Luna, but they like to be shouted at like loud bangs. So I'm going to walk Luna here now. About an hour or so. I'm going to go down then to get our parking space down at the harbour. And then we'll take a wee walk around the harbour. Come back, get her something to eat. Then once she's dead, I'm going to go to the show. Like 2 hours the most, but time it takes me 15 minutes to walk from the caravan to the show. 15 minutes to walk back, and an hour and a half of the show. Just eating a wee bit of grass. And then we'll see what happens after that.